My name is Elizabeth McLaren. My colleague Julie Rutland is with us today, and we are from Morehead State University. We're going to share information from an OSEP-funded personnel preparation grant that supported ECSE and EI scholars. We were able to support 37 scholars over the past 6 years. Most of those scholars were employed at the time of enrollment. I'll talk more about that in just a minute. MSU serves a very rural and very high poverty area of Eastern Kentucky, which aligns with our chronic shortage of qualified preschool teachers. Our Master of Arts in Teaching graduate program is our teacher certification program that was funded by OSEP. It's a 2 to 2.5 year program, depending on if the student needs to complete the student teaching semester. The teacher certification includes early intervention, early childhood special education, and kindergarten certification. Looking at scholar employment, you see that 60% of our students were employed as preschool teachers at the time of admission. 83% had gainfully been employed at the time of graduation, and then all the way up to 96% of our graduates were employed. So we're really excited about that. If you look at the breakdown, most of our graduates, 30 out of the 37, are in either public preschool or Head Start classrooms. 2 in early intervention, 1 is unemployed due to the COVID crisis. We have 1 kindergarten teacher, and we have 2 individuals who work in the K-12 special education system. As we measured the quality of teaching, we looked at the ECRS 3 and class. I'll let you look at scores from the ECRS on your own, but I will call attention to the average score. We were aiming for a score of 5 or above for each subscale to align with the goal of our TNTA system here in Kentucky for our public preschools. So we're excited to see that almost all of our subscales met that mark of 5 or above at the time of graduation. We were a bit surprised, a bit disappointed to see that our scores dipped. However, when we measured quality of teaching 1 year post-graduation, while we're not quite sure why this might be, it does lead us to realize that school districts probably need to provide more support to their new teachers, more ongoing professional development to keep those best practices current and in use.
Our class scores painted just a little bit of a different picture. If you take a look down there at the matrix, as you know, the class assessment focuses on high quality interactions. So when we looked at these at both graduation and post-graduation, you can see that our scores maintained a relatively stable number between when they graduated and 1 year out. We're really happy to see that. We're also happy with our numbers. We determined that the average of 3 would indicate competent or above competent. So anything 3 and above is what we were looking for. So all of our scores, except for one little outlier that we have down there, we've noted, they were all relatively high in this area of focusing on high quality interactions. In addition to our ECRS and our class scores, our students also took surveys at graduation and 1 year out. These are self-reported surveys that really focused on their skills, their knowledge level, their competencies. And so we took this quantitative and qualitative information that they provided and broke it into 2 separate sections. The first one, what do we need as faculty, as instructors, as teachers to do differently to teach and support in our program? And the second section is, what do they need after they leave us from their school system? So in that first section, what really informed us was the notation that they needed support with leadership. They needed more support in assessment strategies. Even though they're in those classrooms and using assessment tools, they need more. They want to know more about technology for children with special needs, more about challenging behaviors, no surprise there, working with families, specifically diverse families, and also writing those IEPs. What they needed from their district or schools after they left us, some of it's very similar: leadership, supporting family-centered activities, providing feedback to team members, and also data analysis information. So you'll find that our contact information is down in the bottom right corner. We thank you for attending our poster session. These are short sessions, but if you've got questions for us, feel free to get in touch with us via our emails that we've provided in the bottom right corner. Thank you.